day without laughter is a day wasted. Life is a tragedy when seen in close-up, but a comedy in long shot. You'll never find a rainbow if you're looking down. Imagination means nothing without doing. We think too much and feel too little. To truly laugh, you must be able to take your pain and play with it. The mirror is my best friend because when I cry, it never laughs. Nothing is permanent in this wicked world, not even our troubles. Failure is unimportant. It takes courage to make a fool of yourself. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. Life can be wonderful if you're not afraid of it. I always like walking in the rain, so no one can see me crying. A tramp, a gentleman, a poet, a dreamer, a lonely fellow, always hopeful of romance and adventure. The saddest thing I can imagine is to get used to luxury. I remain just one thing, and one thing only, a clown. It places me on a far higher plane than any politician. In the end, everything is a gag. The secret of life is to appreciate the pleasure of being terribly, terribly deceived. Life is a beautiful, magnificent thing, even to a jellyfish. I always like walking in the rain, so no one can see me cry. Art is a revolutionary force. Architecture is the learned game, correct and magnificent, of forms assembled in the light. The true glory is when men act with honor without thinking of glory. Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity. I'm sorry, but I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. In this world, there is room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. We know the truth, not only by the reason, but by the heart. I am at peace with God. My conflict is with man. To give birth to a baby is to get involved in a shambles. In helping others, we shall help ourselves, for whatever good we give out completes the circle and comes back to us. The buttercup is nature's laughter. Mankind is a great and immense family. I always opine that every human being is bound to err. I want to see the world dance. I have many problems in my life, but my lips don't know that. They always smile. Loneliness is nothing but being surrounded by the crowd, but feeling alone. Life is wonderful if you're not afraid of it. I am a man of peace, people against war, against national barriers, against color barriers, people trying to live in friendship. All I need to make a comedy is a park, a policeman, and a pretty girl. I have invented nothing. I have simply assembled the discoveries of other men behind whom were centuries of work. We are all amateurs. Life is so short that we never have time to be anything but amateurs. Life laughs at you when you are unhappy. Life smiles at you when you are happy. But life salutes you when you make others happy. I'll stay in the gutter where I belong, dusty and old, poking my cane in the mud. As I began to love myself, I found that anguish and emotional suffering are only warning signs that I was living against my own truth. Life is not easy for any of us. But what of that? We must have perseverance and, above all, confidence in ourselves. Success is falling 9 times and getting up 10. The real danger for most of us is not that our aim is too high and we miss it, but that it is too low and we reach it. What do you want a meaning for? Life is a desire, not a meaning. A man's true wealth is the good he does in the world. I love walking in the rain because no one can see me crying. Heaven will never be heaven if my cats are not there. Without humble but reasonable confidence in your own powers, you cannot be successful or happy. Life's a dance you learn as you go. Sometimes you lead, sometimes you follow. The give and take of human nature is what stands between isolation and individualism. Words are cheap. It's a language the deaf can hear and the blind can see. I am increasingly convinced that politics is no more than a form of lunacy. I always like walking in the rain, so no one can see my tears. There's always something left to love. My profession is to make people laugh, and my only regret in life is that I cannot do it better. I would rather fail in a cause that will ultimately succeed than succeed in a cause that will ultimately fail. All I can do is be me, whoever that is. Life is a beautiful, magnificent thing, even to a jellyfish. You have to go on and be crazy. Craziness is like heaven. We think too much and feel too little. Wishful thinking, that's the secret of success. The essential joy of being with those we love is the fuel that makes life worth living. I believe in the equality of man, and I believe that dignity, honor, and courage ought to be the distinguishing marks of all men. We are least ourselves when we talk in our own person. Give us masks, and we will tell you the truth. Life is a tragedy when seen in close-up, but a comedy in long shot. Failure is so important. It is the ability to resist failure or use failure that often leads to greater success. People have more ability than willpower. A bird's eye view doesn't show the mess on the ground. To be happy, it doesn't matter who you are or what you have. It matters what you think. Eternity is a terrible thought. I mean, where's it going to end? Life is a beautiful, magnificent thing, even to a jellyfish. I have many problems in my life, but my lips don't know that. They always smile. Nothing is permanent in this wicked world, not even our troubles. The mirror is my best friend, he said, because when I cry, it never laughs. Life's like a dog, eat it up. Beauty means perfect harmony and rhythm. A man's true wealth hereafter is the good he does in this world to his fellows. I remain just one thing, and one thing only, and that is a clown. My pain may be the reason for somebody's laugh, but my laugh must never be the reason for somebody's pain. As I began to love myself, I found that anguish and emotional suffering were only warning signs that I was living against my own truth. Children are the living messages we send to a time we will not see. We all do need help, one way or another. You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Life is a long lesson in humility. I want to give your imagination a chance to work, to blow the cobwebs out of it. I find it rather easy to portray a man of sincerity. The most wasted of days is one without laughter. Ambition is the path to success. Persistence is the vehicle you arrive in. Life is a tragedy when viewed close, but a comedy from afar. Human kindness has never weakened the stamina or softened the fiber of a free people. A nation does not have to be cruel to be tough. A clown sees the world through a prism of laughter. We think too much, feel too little. Tragedy is a tool for the living to gain wisdom, not a guide by which to live. In the rhythm of life, adversity is the drumbeat that makes us march forward. A man's greatness lies in his ability to respect and uplift others. I do not believe in circumstances. The people who get on in this world are the people who get up and look for the circumstances they want. Life itself is a game, and true joy lies not in winning, but in playing with heart.